welcome back. Today is something slightly different to usual. It's not a camp or even a hike really, just on my local tracks. Like I said, we're here to do something a little bit different today, to talk you through something that I did a few months ago with a very good mate of mine. We did the three peaks barefoot. So we didn't do it mountain after mountain after mountain. I don't think that's physically possible until someone pops up in the comments and is like, yeah, I did it. Fair play to you if you have, mate. But we did Snowdon a few years ago, three years ago. We did, no, 2 years ago. We did Scafel Pike 1 year ago, and we did Ben Nevis this year. Ben Nevis, it was a killer. Absolutely wrote me off. But I guess this video is, there's a few clips of what I did, me and Will, and Vinny, should I say. Vinny did Snowdon with us the first year, but he's a young lad, and because of university commitments and stuff, he couldn't do the Scafel Pike or Ben Nevis. But I guess the reason why I'm doing this video is just to explain why. And also, when we were looking into doing it, I went onto YouTube to look at a few routes. You know, it was like a little what can I say, what's the word for it, some ideas of what routes would be best barefoot, you know, to see the terrain and stuff like that, and there was nothing really. It was quite hard to plan. So I guess this is, if anyone wants to do it, even if anyone wants to walk up the three mountains separately in boots on a normal stroll, I guess there's you might still want tips just for that. So this is what this video will be, and a little bit of a insight as to why. But anyway, I'm going to find a little place to sit down. I'll get dug in and we'll have a little chat. Scumbags. Do you know what? That's something I had to train myself out of when I first got into this hiking and wild camping, was to not pick litter up. Because as much as it annoys me, people just littering willy-nilly, I was coming back with like bin bags full of litter, other people's litter. And as much as it was helping the countryside and stuff, it just becomes, it's not practical. You can't do that. You just got to hope that people have a bit more respect and pick it up themselves. But when you see the odd bit of litter like that, it's just like, I mean, look where I am. This is 3 or 4 minutes from my doorstep. I bring the kids here and we wait down the bottom there, and the train comes and they race the steam train all the way up here into that fence, and they absolutely love it. And not that a piece of litter would stop them from having fun here, but it just takes away from that natural beauty, doesn't it? Which is a shame. Have a little spot here. Is it comfortable? It's not bad, you know. Oof. Oh, rippage of the down jacket. Yeah. No. We'll go elsewhere, I think. Oh, he's found it. Yes, he has. Right, so what was I saying? Yeah. 3 peaks barefoot. A few years ago, my cousin, Mary Ann, she passed away from leukemia. Obviously it was a massive blow to the family. It was unexpected, and it was hard to take, really. It was hard to accept. So I just wanted to do something. Why, I do not know. I just wanted to do something to show, I don't know, how much I cared. And I don't know, I've got no reason, but I wanted to do something anyway to raise a bit of money, and just to be in memory of my cousin, because she was amazing and she was just a massive character. So me and my mate decided to do the 3 peaks barefoot, up and down. We'd seen people doing it up before, but not down, so we thought it'd be wise to try and do it down, which wasn't wise whatsoever. It was fucking mental behaviour. Now I haven't got much footage of Snowdon and Scafel Pike because I never thought I was going to be doing any sort of video with it. I was mainly, like, I used to have an Instagram account where I would film on the GoPro and take the photos from the stills from the video, and that's how I used to do my Instagram account. But I do have a lot of footage of Ben Nevis. The first year, so we did it over 3 years, like I said. Snowdon was 3 years ago. No, Snowdon was 2 years ago. And my mate Vinny jumped on that one as well. He's only a young lad, he had university commitments, so sadly he couldn't do the last 2 with us, but hell of an effort on the first mountain, and I just want to say a shout out to Vinny for doing it. So yeah, cheers Vinny, spot on mate. Like I said, I'll put some footage up of Snowdon, but I haven't got much. We decided to do the pig track. For anyone that, even if you want to know what the tracks are like on Snowdon, pig track, I would say, if you've got an element of fitness, is the most enjoyable for beginners, especially. You've got Grib Gork, which is pretty exposed. But pig track, there's quite a lot of boulders. So rather than walking on shale, especially if you're doing it barefoot, you can wrap your feet around the boulders, so it's quite nice. It doesn't take it out of the bottom of your feet.
How much does it cost now?
20 quid. Yeah.
For what, the car park?
Yeah. But that car park is better, 6 quid. Yeah. And you got the bus. It's cheaper than that, isn't it? Yeah.
Show me your feet, Will, lad.
Pardon?
Show me your feet. Oh, baby.
Geniano.
Yeah. I'll take a photo from the video after.
Ah, okay, cool.
We got to the top fairly easy. Again, I've got some footage, so I'll stick it in as and when, but on the way back, it was the hottest day of the year, so we were struggling with the heat. So when we got halfway back down the pig track, we decided to join onto the miners where there was a lake. I can't remember the name of the lake. I'll pop the name of the lake up there. We went for a swim and it was amazing. It was so good. Will was like a creature. He was like something off Lord of the Rings. But then rather than, and if we would have known this, mate, 100% we would have done it. Rather than getting back on the pig track, we decided to stay on the miners. It was 2 hours maybe of standing on Lego. At that point, I didn't think any part of the 3 peaks would get worse. Oh my God, I was so wrong. That was heaven compared to what was to come. Anyway, we eventually got back, had a couple of pints, spirits were high, feet were sore. But we did it. We raised a lot of money as well. We set off for 3 grand for the 3 mountains and we ended up raising just over 4. So not only am I proud of myself and Will and Vinny for that achievement, but massive thanks to everyone that sponsored. I mean, you've got your mates and your family that sponsor you, which you sort of expect, but these people that were sponsoring us on the mountains and stuff don't even know us. some people, leukemia didn't mean anything to them. They had no history of leukemia in the family or anything, and there's some generous sponsors as well. So I don't know any of you by name or just slight memories of you on the mountain, but huge thank you to all that donated. So grateful. The second year was Scafell Pike. Again, the hottest day of the year, which was mental really. Just our luck. Scafell Pike was pretty bad. It starts off with steps. Now I've got virtually no footage of Scafell Pike because my GoPro was broke at the time. I've got the odd photo, which again I'll put up. I've got a few photos of us going up. I've got a photo of us at the summit. But not much more than that. What I will say about Scafell Pike, it's just up, steep, and after about 3/4 of the way, it's nasty, just complete shale, nasty shale on your feet. We were broken at the time. I say we, Will wasn't. Will was born to walk barefoot. He's quite a feral lad, Will. Like,
Out of the way, you little fucking heifer.
you can imagine him being brought up in a cave, eating squirrels and that. Plus, let's be honest, he's about 4 stone lighter than me, so obviously that extra 4 stone I've got is a lot more weight, so my achievement's far greater than Will's, obviously. But it was a killer. So many times I said to Will, I'm done, mate, I'm going to put my... Because the thing is, you've got to keep your Crocs on you for emergencies. So you've got those Crocs dangling the whole time, and it's like, oh, I'm putting my Crocs on, and Will was like, nah, don't do it. And I reckon I'd have put my Crocs on if Will wasn't there. I don't even think I'd have got out of the car in Snowdon if Will wasn't there. But on the way down from Scafell Pike, we found a grass verge, which wasn't great, but it was so much better than the shale. Again, met some amazing people on there. Had a few drinks for them and stuff in the pub later. Just good times, like painful, agony, but the spirit of the day was brilliant. It just felt so rewarding at the end of it. So that was mountain number 2, Scafell Pike, and definitely worse than Snowdon, 100%. Like I said, if you missed the miners in Snowdon, if you carried on the pig the whole way up and down, I reckon the average person could do it quite comfortably. And then Ben Nevis. So we changed the dates of Ben Nevis a few times, purely because of the there was still snow at the mountain, at the top of the mountain in May. Now, we pictured the snow being quite refreshing when your feet are burning from the walk all day, until I was walking around town, in my local town barefoot, like a couple of weeks prior, just to like get them a little bit roughed up. And I went into Aldi down the cold aisle, and I couldn't stand on the tiles for more than 5 minutes. So I text Will and I just said, look, there's no way we're putting up with snow on the top of a mountain if I can't walk down Aldi. So we pulled the plug and we did it in September. It was a storm at the top. It was quite nice when we started, but oh my god, there was a few steps at the beginning, which I'll put footage up of.
Well, this is a bit of a
Scramble.
a naughty one, isn't it? 3 points of contact and all that.
What's the verdict, Willie?
All good. Enjoying it.
Yeah. What's the terrain?
It's pretty nice. I'll keep this all the way.
I don't think you've got this all the way.
But it is vile terrain. So there's like different routes you can do. They're called like arêtes or something like that. I don't rock climb, so I don't know. But the main route that we decide on doing is a zigzag. And although the height of Ben Nevis isn't, it's higher than Scafell Pike and Snowdon, not dramatically, a couple of 100 meters. The distance that you walk is vastly greater because you're just zigzagging all the way to the top, as opposed to Scafel Pike going up. You're just zigzagging. It took us 10 hours to do 10 miles, which that's how long it is, 10 miles. Terrain was vile. We had 2 helpers that year, Tom.
How do you feel?
I feel smashing.
And Deck.
Bathroom. Doing alright, aren't they?
Yeah.
Top lads, love them both. So basically when I say helpers, they were meant to carry a bit of water for us, poles if we needed them, food, and just be there for morale.
All the credit, all the boys are getting the credit, but Declan's getting no credit. How are you?
I'm getting no.
How are you, Declan?
I was drinking last night as well, you know.
Oh mate, I love it. I like the constipated Frodo. Hey! Nice backdrop that, I bet, mate. Is it?
Yeah. Stunning.
So they wore their boots and they just tried to keep us going basically, which I needed. Like there was a part where you're walking, and this happened on all 3 mountains. When you're hiking, you're looking forward, you're taking in the views. When you're barefoot, you're looking down because you want to know what stones you're standing on, and your neck just, it kills. There was a part where I couldn't lift my head up because it was killing. So Deck was walking in front of me and he was telling me where to put my feet. He was even placing rocks at times. But the night before we decided to go to, we stayed on the Red Squirrel campsite and we decided to go for a few pints. I think after 6 we left, and then we were walking home and the lads say it was me, but I don't think it was. Someone said, hey, fancy one more?
I think it was your idea to have the last pint.
Yeah, it was. No, that was just the final deciding factor of it.
So we went back in the pub and we did one more. I think we had another whiskey as well. And I woke up the next day and I felt it. I really felt it, and I just thought, what have I done? Because I'm dehydrated.
Sweats are going. Side of sweats.
Side of sweat. Maybe that last pint wasn't such a good idea.
It wasn't the best idea.
I should have been on top of my game for that, and it did take its toll. But boys will be boys, and I wouldn't change it because we had a right laugh. Like I said, I'll put footage of Ben Nevis and the different terrain from start to finish because it's a killer.
Look at that. Stunning, that, isn't it? Oh. Terrain. Not looking good.
Yeah, I'd naughty that bit. Lock in.
Goggins.
Ooh, that's naughty that, mate.
This bit.
How much there is as well?
It's only a short section, we'll be alright. Wiggle your toes.
Nasty little hobbit feet.
Hey. Tommy.
Rough do this.
Rough do, mate.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a
Big.
bullet ant. I feel like I've been stung by a bullet ant. Oh, you're still going with the feet, man. Hey, we'll catch you up, don't worry.
I think you will.
Oh,
I don't think you will. I think you're lying, William.
There's nothing in the world that could make you, is there?
What, catch him up?
Someone said to me, right, stay in your barefoot, you have to beat him to the bottom of the mountain. Give you $1 billion.
You'd literally have to throw yourself down there.
Give you $1 billion, and if you don't win, your kids die. I still couldn't. Couldn't, could you?
No.
Just couldn't, I.
I think that's an impossible feat. Right.
3 feet. Poles come out for the big lad.
Don't blame it.
You can't blame him.
Oh, that's like top 3.
Got Samurai Gamshi strong.
Not comfy, like. Not comfy.
We'll zoom in on that. Nice, isn't it? On Mr. Bean's holiday when he takes a camera with him.
Yeah.
It's like me, he's zooming in on the. peak after false peak after false peak.
Tim Peak.
Tim Peak. Your lad's trying to lock in. Found a bit back. Poor visibility.
I can't feel the end of my toes, Will. Huh? My big toe, I can.
How are you feeling?
Feel great. How do you feel?
I feel smashing.
Yeah.
I can see it. Downsy. Sight, mate. It's in sight.
Where is it we have to touch? What's that? Shaolin monks are. It's like somewhere you find Kung Fu Panda, mate.
Tai Lung.
Is that Tai Lung over there?
That's the sheep food.
Sheep food there, eh?
What's the
If I passed the sheep food, I'd disagree.
Uguay.
The banter at this point was on its last legs. But what can you do, eh? Morale was low.
Nice, isn't it? It's the idea, like doing the like jumping in lakes and stuff and everything. You record it all day.
Yeah.
Get some really good
Just
stuff.
promo for GoPro, is it?
It's a little promo, yeah.
Just put in Rich down, you get 10% off.
10% off on any deal.
Free subscription to Bonnie Rotten.
Free subscription to Bonnie Rotten and 10% off if you use this link. Richard Rotten. At the top,
Here we go.
there was no snow, but I think it was like -1, -2. Even standing on the stones, it was just
The highest man in the UK.
it was freezing.
Well in, lads. Go, Declan. Should I ask someone to...
Yeah, that's some guy just to point it and take a photograph.
Could you just hold that, like it just... It's on video, just like point it at us.
Cool.
Towards the end, Tom and Deck went ahead because it was the pace was too slow for them and they were divering.
Waiting for the boys.
Could end up anywhere, that.
Cheers, mate.
Just being back in the warm.
Yeah. Ah.
Because of the what is that? Because of the cold and the pace that me and Will were moving at. Again, Will was a machine. I got to the top and I said, no way, I'm done 100%. I'm putting my Crocs on for the way down. There's no way on planet Earth I'm going barefoot on the way down. And Will was just like, look mate, if you do that, you're going to forget in weeks to come the pain you were in and you're going to hate yourself to the point where you'll probably come back just to say you've done it. And I thought, no way am I doing that. Kid?
Hello, mate.
It's tough.
It is tough.
It's tough, isn't it?
I don't recommend it.
It's very tough, mate.
If you wouldn't go back to the top, no.
Oh, I wouldn't go back to the top,
I
no.
don't have I can help it.
Is it, honestly, I'd go as far
You're
as say...
fine, mate.
Oh,
Don't worry.
I'd go as far as say there's not an amount of money.
Really?
Yeah. I wouldn't do it for $1 million.
You wouldn't go back to the top for $1 million.
100% not.
That's 3 million.
I couldn't that.
Why?
Could you?
So you're saying that like we've been doing it.
Yeah, I know.
Like $1 billion, yeah, but I couldn't do it for $1 million. I couldn't. Don't think you understand that I'm on the limits there. So I did it. Didn't put them on, and we got all the way to the bottom. That night we were meant to go for pints. The lads did. but they're younger than me. I'm the old man in the group. I'm 40 in January, and I got into my tent box to get my jeans and stuff, and I was KO'd.
All the way.
I was emotional as well. Like, I think I didn't get emotional on Snowdon and Scafel Pike. I think it was the fact that I knew there was so much left to do. But when I got to the bottom of Ben Nevis, I'm not someone that likes to cry in front of people. But I was so emotional. I was really struggling to keep that bottom lip going in front of the boys. There's some salmon in there. I can picture a little bear just scooping them out.
I'll be the bear. I'll scoop the salmon out.
Mate, do you know what I feel like?
What?
You know when people prep chicken
They tenderise it.
and they get the hammer and they fucking batter the shit out of it? That's what I feel like now.
Well, tender chicken breast.
There's your little. There's the fans.
All the fans on.
Sports fans. I'm calling it finished when you cross over here.
Come down the steps.
Gotta get over here. Yeah. This is your finish line. This is your finish line. Hey, good on you. Last one. Last one. That is it.
But yeah, I think it was a mixture of everything really. The achievement, obviously the passing of my cousin, the pain we were in. It was just it was an emotional roller coaster. But like I said, it was worth every second of it. Yeah, it's a bit of a confusing video this, because I didn't know really what to say, whether there was much point of it. I just know that when we were looking at a bit of recon, a bit of a recce of what to do on the day, paths to take, equipment, whether there's lakes that you can filter water from, stuff like that. I'm not going to go into huge detail now, but if anyone does stumble across this video and you want any tips or any questions about routes or what gear to use, then please feel free to reach out. That's the whole point of this video really, is to help anyone that's considering doing it. Because as painful as it is, the achievement, I don't think I'll ever do anything greater physically, and the fact of what it meant to me as well emotionally. So I think, hey, GoPro knocked itself off. He's probably thinking, fucking hell, I'm bored of you, mate. I'll tell you I got low battery, but I'm out of here because you're talking nonsense. Let's have a little sol. Yeah. So I'll wrap it up. If the GoPro's bored of me, then you lot have probably clicked off ages ago and I'm here talking to myself on YouTube. Anyway, I'd just like to say massive thank you to Vin the man who did it the first year. I'm sure he would have done all three with us if university allowed it. Huge thank you to Tom and Deck, the support on Ben Nevis. Top lads, love you both. But my man Will did every step with me, and it's a shame we didn't have a record of how many steps it took us to do, because one of them didn't record. It'd be nice to have seen how many barefoot steps it took to do all three mountains. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I guess the main thing is that we did it. Did all three mountains barefoot for an amazing cause and in memory of my cousin. who we all miss massively every day. So I would just like to say, Will, you're a legend. Thanks for doing it with me, bud. And we'll get another challenge sorted for the coming years, pal. But yeah, I'd like to finish the video by making a little toast to my cousin Marianne, wherever you may be. We love you and we miss you. And yeah, cheers.